Each of them is 55 pounds. We also have a total of 4 hand carry luggages, and each hand carry luggage should be at least maximum 15 pounds each. Hello guys! Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Matagal-tagal din ako na hindi nakapag-vlog. Kaga-garden, pasok sa work. From now on, my vlog is going to be about our trip to the Philippines. We are going to be gone from United States for at least a month. We got a lot of preparation before we were able to really finalize this plan because of the quarantine period. You have to go straight to the hotel and quarantine in the designated hotel 9 nights and 10 days. And we were told that whatever the hotel is cooking, that's what you're gonna order. So it's a little bit hard for us. The cheapest flight that we were able to get was through Philippine Airlines, and one passenger cost at least $3,300. That's two-way ticket already, and it's because me and my husband, we paid at least $6,600 for our tickets alone. Because we are bringing back our daughter here, we paid extra $1,500 for her to come back. So including tax and everything, we paid at least $10,000 just for the ticket alone. That's not including the COVID test and the hotel stay. The COVID testing is $4,000. No, 4,000 peso for each passenger. So we will spend another $200 to get the COVID test. For our preparation, in addition to that, I already had our luggage ready. For each passengers, for Philippine Airlines, you are allowed to bring 2 check-in baggage each. I already weighed it last night. Each of them is 55 pounds. And other than the 55 pounds, we also have a total of 4 hand carry luggages. And each hand carry luggage should be at least maximum 15 pounds each. So we should have 4. So what's missing here is the 4th hand carry baggage or hand carry bag, which is Terry's backpack. He will put in there his electronics, cell phone, iPad, his drone. So we are all ready. We will leave Fayetteville area at 2 in the morning tomorrow, which is August 5th. And the flight is leaving, I think, 4 o'clock in the morning. The Philippine Airline travel or the Philippine Airline flight will starts from New York. So from New York to the Philippines, it's gonna be a straight flight, 16 hours straight, no stopover. So we will reach the Philippines or Manila by August 6th. I think it's nighttime there when we reach there. But Terry Johnson will be talking about this trip more detailed because he's the one who really planned and organized this trip for us. The reason why the plane ticket is so expensive is because we are unable to find a flight that is economy. Economy flight is the cheapest seat, and we can't find anything like that. The only thing we found is a premium economy. It's a little bit step up from the economy. It's like wider seat and more leg room, but it's still not the business class. It's just called premium economy. Normally, if you are paying this amount of seat, which is 3,300 per passenger, you are almost already in the business class, but this time it's just premium economy. So this trip is really expensive. This trip is gonna be very special for us because we are going to pick up our daughter from the Philippines and bring her here in the United States. The longest I've been with my daughter was, I think, 3 months in 2015. After my college graduation, I stayed with her for 3 months and took care of her. And at that time, she was only 4 months old. But now, she is 7 years old. And since 2015, I never spent with her a really long time every time I visit her in the Philippines. I think the most I spent with her was 3 weeks, and that's it. So I took a 12 weeks leave off work from the hospital so that I will be able to bond with her and also her to adjust with me. Although we always talk to her on a video call almost every night, maybe twice or 3 times a day, I still would like to spend a lot of time with her. So it's good because it is allowed at work to have that much leave. To it's almost like maternity leave. Usually they will let you use your annual leave or your sick leave to get a maternity leave or adoption leave. But now there's some type of federal employment leave act which allows you up to 12 weeks of paid leave and not using your annual or sick leave, which is good. So I took that opportunity and use it because this is about child adoption. We've been in this process for a long, long time. I think it's been 2 or 3 years that we've been waiting for this opportunity. So here it is now, and we're about to go to the Philippines and pick her up. Of course, other preparation because we are going to be gone from our house for a month. We will also be doing a final cleanup of the house. We want to make sure that the house is clean and organized because although I'm sure it's gonna be dusty when we come back, we also have to like take out everything from our fridge. We have to like really empty almost everything to make sure that nothing is gonna expire or nothing is gonna be, there's no molds that's gonna be developing in here. So I probably will still take this ketchup out, just throw it away, throw all this. I think the egg will last for at least a month. So yeah, I will dispose all of that. We already removed all the vegetables and give it away, and I will show you my vegetable area. 2 hours ago I harvested everything that I can harvest because it is also good when you harvest everything so the plant can produce more. And somebody picked it up already. I harvested I think 5 upo, some eggplants, a lot of string beans, and a little bit of okra. Let me show you around with my garden area at the back, and you will see that Terry is already cutting grass. So I'm sure when I get back here after a month, there's gonna be a lot of baby bananas that I can repot and transplant. What I did for my potted plants and those plants that are left over from selling, I just put them all in one area. So I have 2 areas of pots, the one by the gazebo with all those lemongrass, and this area here also have potted plants. I did this so that somebody who's gonna come over here and help me water the plants will only water in a few places. Some of my friends, they gonna come water the plants and harvest the vegetable as well. And we got a lot of bananas here that's ready for transplant actually, right here too, but I'm just gonna do it when I come back here. For my greenhouse, I'm not using it anymore. There's no more plants in here. I just use it to store all my unused pots, my seedling starter kit, and all those stuff. Here is my garden. I got some bell peppers here that is waiting to mature. I'm sure I won't be able to harvest it anymore, so my friends is gonna harvest it for me. So this morning I harvest a lot of upo. I was able to harvest 5, so I still have this one and some are still growing right there. And I have some watermelon. This is watermelon also, but it's not that good in terms of production. Some okra was already harvested this morning. I already harvested one cantaloupe. I realized actually that cantaloupe is more productive than watermelon, so I'm not gonna be planting watermelon next year. This is the next one that's gonna be ready for harvest. Once this cantaloupe turns yellow, then it's ready. It's sweet and there's a lot of them. And there's also on the other side, there's more cantaloupe here as well. one on the top right there.
Share! Subscribe! Click the bell, please!